Good morning, I'm Charles Osgood, and this is Sunday Morning. Will it be a case of winner take all? George W. Bush has won the bitterly contested South Carolina Republican primary. So is he virtually assured of going on to win his party's nomination, or are there unpredictable twists and turns on the campaign trail still ahead? We'll talk about all that a little later with Dan Rather in South Carolina, and we'll look back on the primary that was with Phil Jones in our Sunday morning cover story. Remember this?
A fiery horse with the speed of light, a cloud of dust, and a hearty hi-oh silver, the Lone Ranger.
That rich, dramatic announcer's voice belonged to our good friend, Bob Hite, Sr., who died on Friday at the age of 86. Hite worked many years with us here at CBS, where, among other things, he announced the end of World War II.
It was the late 1930s. Radio was in its heyday, having become the country's primary source of entertainment. One of the most popular shows of the era, The Lone Ranger. While the quality of this old recording is poor, I recognize the voice. It's my dad's.
A fiery horse with the speed of light, a cloud of dust, and a hearty hi-oh silver, the Lone Ranger.
December 7th, 1941, a date which will live in infamy.
As was the case for everyone, with the war came new assignments, and Dad went to work for CBS. When Germany surrendered, he broke the news to the nation.
4:25 Eastern Wartime, Bob Hite reporting. In a little over an hour and a half, the last German forces in Europe will lay down their arms and the fighting will be officially over. The end of nearly 6 years of war for many Allied troops.
I came along a few years after the war, and so did television. When CBS put Dad on the anchor desk, I guess my fate was sealed.
Good morning, this is Bob Hite reporting. A Liberty boat carrying 22 Navy men from shore to a...
As long-time viewers will know, my passion is the sea. I got that from my parents, too. That's Mom at the helm. But it was hard to get away from the news, even out on the water. Not when one of Dad's regular shipmates was a guy we all know as Uncle Walter. They'd always have a newsreel camera with them, and after the film was processed, they'd sit down by the projector and narrate their home movies together.
Oh, look how hard Nancy's working there. She had to do this all by herself. My golly. Great sailor, Walter. Great sailor.
And that's the way it is. August 15th, 1965.
In retirement here in Florida, Dad would often help out on my projects at Channel 8. Here's just one example.
Years ago, I used to bring home the script to my newscast for my little boy to read. He liked to play newsman, and I coached him a little. But I knew then, regardless of what he grew up to be, his ability to express himself was paramount in any profession, and reading aloud was good practice. Now, mind you, I didn't push it, but I'm mighty pleased the way it turned out.
With Bob Hite.
Read aloud with the family, for kids' sake.
Return with us now to those thrilling days of yesteryear. From out of the past come the thundering hoofbeats of the great horse Silver. The Lone Ranger rides again. Whoa, Silver! Hurry, big fellow! I'll Silver! Away!
Hey, Daddy. Whoa! Buddy. Fiery horse, speed of light, a cloud of dust. A hearty hi-oh silver!
Father's Day 2000, Kinship Creek Ranch. Final resting place for all of us.
Yes.
I'm glad that he made it here first to lead the way. Happy Father's Day.